everybody, welcome to Happy Healthy You special edition from Sedona, Arizona, a magical place. Highly recommend it, with Ashley Skylatecki from Sky House Yoga. I'm Connie Bowman, and today we're going to talk about finding the yoga practice that's right for you. There's so much out there, Ashley. There's Hatha yoga, vinyasa yoga, Kundalini yoga. Like, how do you find the yoga practice that's really right for you?
Yeah,
what do you suggest?
I think it takes a bit of like sleuthing and detective work. And I think most people, my recommendation is go out and try a bunch of different styles and just sort of see which one strikes you. I think for people who maybe, their physical practice isn't as strong, starting with a Hatha practice is really good, or Iyengar, because they're very much based on alignment. And to get that alignment of like knowing where you should be in a pose is really important for then going into more of like a vinyasa or flow-based practice where there's not a lot of focus on alignment.
How do they different? Talk about vinyasa.
So vinyasa means, it translates as flow, and it's an intelligent way of sequencing postures together where the postures are linked with breath. So in a vinyasa class, you can expect to be moving pretty constantly throughout the practice.
And it can be challenging.
It can be challenging for sure, especially cardiovascularly, because you're going to be working up some heat, and there are resting places, but not as many as you'll find in, say, a traditional Hatha or a Iyengar class.
How about Yin yoga?
Yin yoga is great. Yin yoga it's really taken off in the last few years, and I think the reason is because it's a meditative practice, like very deeply meditative, where you'll hold one pose for maybe 3, 4, 5 minutes. It's
challenging though. I've done it. It can be challenging to stay in some of those poses.
It can be.
What are the benefits of Yin yoga?
Well, Yin yoga helps to work really deep into the fascia and the connective tissue around the joints. So whereas in a traditional class you might be stretching muscles, in a Yin class you're going deeper beyond the muscles into tendons, connective tissue, fascia, cartilage. You're actually working in those deeper spaces in the body. You're also holding poses with long, deep breathing, so you're getting that relaxation response in the body, and then that can help you move right into a state of meditation pretty quickly.
And going into meditation takes me to Kundalini yoga, which surprisingly is becoming more and more popular. I took a Kundalini yoga at Sky House the other day, and there was no room in the class. I mean, I'm surprised at how many people want to come to that class. Can you describe Kundalini yoga and the benefits of it?
Sure. Yeah, Kundalini is, it's focused less on, say, the physical body and achieving certain poses. It's focused more on the energetic body and moving this sleeping energy that lives at the base of the spine that's called Kundalini, and trying to raise that energy up through the different centers of the body so that we can achieve a state of complete awareness or samadhi or bliss.
That's our spiritual energy that...
Yeah, it's one of the many spiritual energies that we have, and Kundalini yoga is thought to be one of the oldest forms of yoga because it's mentioned in some of the most ancient texts, is this energy that we can move through breath work and through moving the body in very specific ways.
Yeah, so when we're looking for a yoga practice and a yoga teacher, how many times do you think we should try it before we settle in with one? Because sometimes you'll go to a class and you'll be like, I don't know. Should we go back and try it again? I mean, what do you recommend just overall for finding a practice?
I think you can, I think you have to trust your gut. I think you can take a class, and if it doesn't feel quite right, I think keep looking, because there's the right teacher for every student, and it sometimes takes a little bit more work to find that right style and that right teacher. But there's certainly a lot of online resources that you can use, yogajournal.com.
There's also an app. Did you know that? It's a Yoga Finder app. And I'm sure there's plenty of them out there, but if you're traveling to a different city, you can just put this app in your phone and you can find a yoga center really close to you. So for more information about Sky House Yoga, go to Ashley's website, which is skyhouseyoga.com, correct?
Correct.
And go and see her in her new digs. And now we have to go because we're in Sedona and there's stuff to do. So see ya, have a great day. Thanks, Ash.
Hey.